Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome once more to Civil War 2. So I've decided to go back to my roots, so to say, with the Ajud. I haven't done many Ajud series and I could do with starting a new one really, I've kind of missed it. And I've decided to replay Civil War 2. Mostly because down to Dixie, the bloody songs, it gets drilled into your brain and you can't help it. You've got to come back every now and again for that taste. Actually, I was going to show you the options. We're going to go here, we're going to go with historical attrition for me only because I hate myself. No automated replacement because screw that crap. I've turned down traffic penalty a little bit to a manageable level. I usually have it on an insane level. The AI is on Colonel because the Union already has a huge advantage. So we're going to go with a new campaign now. We're going to go, of course, as the CSA. And let's go. So, do I think I can win? Probably not. I've lost before, but I've got to be quicker. I think if we move quicker, then we'll probably be in a good position. So for the time being, we don't have these states yet. They'll come into play soon. But we do have some options, so we're going to go in here. We'll go to our treasury. We're going to get these war bonds and print money, raise taxes, just everything to gain that cash. Right, I'm not going to do any of these. We do have some war supply available, so I'm going to build some replacements as well for that artillery. Getting those replacements is very much a priority. Right. We do have some naval elements I need to find. Right, Galveston. Oh god, that's from House of Cards, isn't it? Yeah, god damn it, what's his name now? Frank Underwood. Doesn't he come from there? I really did enjoy that TV show, actually, so that's quite cool. We should have a ship over here. No, we just have the riverboats. Ah, that's a shame, but it should be fine. There's only really the forces here at Savannah and Charleston, i.e. with the Carolina runners. Nothing particularly much. We do have the forces of Mr. Beauregard over here, so we're going to go into creating an army. I'm going to tell him to go and assault Fort Sumter, and we'll get that done. Now, can I have you move any faster? Force march over there, my boy. Right, 9 days. 9 days will do. Okay. Other than that, we've kind of spent our cash. We have a few reserves, well, conscripts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draft some more conscripts. We'll get another 90 from both of these. Well, from both of them combined. We have the exportation of the bales. We're going to do that one. There we go. Runner, I could do with that war material, well, war supplies. So we'll do that then. Try and gain some more war supplies. Chiefly due to the fact if I can gain more war supplies, I can try and build up my... Well, can't do... Oh no, that's victory points. Yeah, we can try and build up our economy. Right, just put that map mode on. There we go. Other than that, there's not really much to be done. Just need to wait for the army of Northern Virginia to arrive and then we'll be good. I don't think I can afford anything. Oh no, apparently I can. I can afford some volunteers. I'm going to build the artillery instead. There we go. Right then, so we'll go into our first turn. Designing the artillery because that's something that the Union... Well, yeah, the Union definitely has a huge advantage over us in just the amount of artillery they can bring to bear and the amount of troops. I mean, if we can get more artillery, that'll help even the odds, or it'll help us with the numerical disadvantage that we face. Now, I thought I told you to go into assault mode there, sunshine. Right. Virginia seeks from the Union. Fort Sumter has been bombarded. No calls before 1862, of course. And fortifications have been started in the capitals. Right, so we do have our general pool over here then. Of course, we do need to take Norfolk, so we're going to do that now with the militia. Oops, send them via rail. Have them enter the structure as well, so we can try and capture Norfolk. Gain the siege artillery that's usually over there. Right, so we need to take that out. Right, I do need to secure New Orleans this time. I did end up losing New Orleans last time due to a massive amount of Union forces invading the south. Can't build anywhere else but South Carolina at the moment, so I'm going to hold off with those materials until we can build other places. Right, let's go over here then to our forces. We're going to sort by strength. Can we sort by... Right, inactive... Yeah, so we haven't really got anything. Just Mississippi squadrons and stuff like that. Which isn't bad, I suppose. We could do with trying to invade the north. Or at least trying to open up some kind of naval game. So we'll head over there to Charleston. We have the Bahamas over here. Right, I don't have anything in the shipping lanes. Gulf of Mexico. I think I might have them go over to the shipping lanes in the future. We can try and, I don't know, cause some disruption. Yeah, the enemy can try sinking these merchant ships. Yeah, so we could increase that income, which would be rather nice. It might not actually boost ours, but it might decrease the unions, and if we can do that, then that would be more than worth it. Right, so we do have the Virginia Squadron over here. We have the Plymouth Squadron. The Germantown and the Plymouth. I mean, these are frigates, so these are the best that we've got right now. Do need to try and get ironclads. We have some ironclads being constructed, but we know that the Union will definitely have more than us. So we have the Winchester Militia over here as well, so we're going to have them rail over there as absolutely fast as possible. We'll have them evade combat, but enter the structure if they can get over here into Fredericktown, and then we can try and secure that rail line here. This line is vital. If we can get this line, then that's really going to help me out in the future. Right. Can't really build anywhere else, that's a damn shame. Okay. Not much else to be done. It's just mostly garrisons right now. I would love to take out this fort over here. I tell you, we need to take out this fort. Fort Monroe would be a vital target to take out, and I didn't do it last time, and I really do need to do it. We saw how vital it is to controlling that Strait of Water, or the entrance to the Chesapeake Bay? You know what I mean. If we control the entrance there, then at least we can try and hurt Union naval shipping. Right, so we have taken over here. Beauregard's been sent to the north, of course. So we need to get this force out of here. We'll have them on passive so they'll recover cohesion a lot faster. But yeah, we took over the fort, which is fantastic. Now, we can't get over there quite yet. We could go around, but we'll wait for North Carolina to join us. And I could send these forces to the south, which might be a good idea. Actually, no. What I'm going to do with these forces is I'm going to have them sent over here, then, I believe. Then what we can do... It's going to take 29 days, goddamn. Okay, so it's going to take a while anyway. But yeah, what I'll have these forces do in the future is we're going to have them to take out Fort Monroe. So you can see that some of the Union shipping out here. Yeah, so we've got the Chesapeake, I don't know how the hell you say it. The force over there, I think it's Chesapeake, I don't know how the hell you meant to say it. We have the Norfolk guns, which I'm going to send back to Richmond. Now, I might consider moving the capital from Richmond to Atlanta in the future, depending on how the situation goes. Right, we're not there yet. We are seeing Union forces. We have Beauregard over here leading the Army of the Potomac, which is interesting. Right, good, we can recruit more units now. So what do we have? Union pulls out of the naval yard. Yeah. Tennessee has succeeded. Arkansas has succeeded. Josiah, I think that's how I say it. United States Army and Arsenal at Harper's Ferry has been abandoned. So basically they blew it up before they left. Yeah, and of course we took out the siege artillery because there was literally only that there. Okay. Sort by strength. Locked forces. Inactivated forces. Naval forces. General's Pool. Shelby. Ah yes, Shelby's over here. Now he's fantastic for leading cavalry, which I do need a lot of. I think I'm gonna go with just like a single cavalry division. Right, we'll go into cavalry. Do we really only have the capability of producing over there? Somewhat annoying. Right, so we do have supplies around the place. We have the Memphis Squadron over here. Volunteers. We have these forces far over here in the west. Well, none of them are active now, but we do need to try and get something going over here. Oh, actually, I need to sign out to Steam, so I apologize. Sign out to Steam? There we go. I forgot about that one. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, so I think what the plan is, we're going to allow them to keep hold of Fairfax, Alexandria. We'll allow them to keep hold of Alexandria, but I'm going to try and make my way around and try and get to Washington, D.C. to go for the heart. Right, we have some supplies over here. Reserves. We'll have these forces make their way up to Manassas, but I'm going to keep 3 commanders back here in Richmond. So then we can make we can give our forces leaders in the future. Right. Confederate infantry. Confederate volunteers. Confederate infantry conscripts. So we'd get about 1,200 men there. But what we really need is more, like, artillery. I'm gonna build a... I could build a 12-pounder there. 8 war supply versus 5 war supply. 13 combat strength, 18 combat strength. Can we see what range advantage that we get? Range damage 212, range 5. 2-8, 5, yeah. So it does a lot more damage. So we'll go for some of this heavier artillery then. I can use that to break down the forts. Okay, that sounds good to me. Over in the north, can't build any. So we'll go for some more infantry. If that's even possible. I suppose it's only down here, isn't it? 6-pounder cavalry, infantry conscripts. 30 days, 45 days. Yeah, these are more powerful due to the fact that they have the 6-pounders. But... I don't know, it depends. It depends, really. I like these because they'll be ready in a shorter time. Which is something I do need right now. So we'll go for 2, yeah. A few of those brigades. Okay. So we do definitely need to take out that fort. Right, you are on your way. We don't have a large enough riverine transport pool. Now what I could potentially do is, if we take out this artillery... Yeah, and then we get these guys, they should move a lot faster. Oh, no, they're just going to move the same speed. God, freaking damn it. Never mind. It's because we're going to cross back over the water, which is quite irritating. Alright, Charleston. They're moving out over there. Alright, we are seeing some Union ships over here, so if we send our ships relatively early, we could try and take out some of these Union ships. Right, we've got the Huntress over here, we're going to send the Huntress over here to Savannah. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, we got them over there. Not particularly too much to be done right now. We may fortify our position here. Yeah, so I'm going to build some defensive works over here, so that cost us a little bit. Actually, no, I don't think it costs anything if I remember correctly. Runner, we could do that, try and get some more. National morale isn't too much of a problem, really. If we start losing lots of national morale, then it doesn't particularly matter too much. Demonstrations are quite important. We can raise some of the loyalty. Well, some sympathy for the Confederates. We're going to go over here to these regions. I kind of want these regions to cut their rail lines. Have that over there. Then we'll go for New York. New York, New York. Alright, requisitions would be nice. It costs us some loyalty, but if I can get that cash, then that's important. I need that cash. Right. Whoops. Production. Yeah, you can see that we're already having to deal with a lot of this. Yeah, this is really costly. Right. Do we have any more options? Nothing really other than those. So we do have foreign entry quite high right now, so I might actually play the foreign game. We could offer trade concessions. It costs us $50,000, 2 morale, 25 victory points. Yeah, we're going to go for offer trade concessions. Declare total cotton embargo. We lose a lot of cash, but it's worth it right now. So we're going to lose... that's 5 national morale. I can take that. It's not too bad. We'll lose that. It's not the end of the world. Right, 3 days. Whoops. We'll have you on offensive posture, but on conservative... Well, yeah, it'll work out. Hopefully we can get there before the Union forces arrive. These forces will be here for 3 more turns. So we're really just waiting on the forces of the Confederacy to mobilize and to be ready for action. Of course, the Union has to mobilize as well, but I want to try and draw the Union to attack me and play as much on the defenses as absolutely possible. I don't know why this game loads so quickly. It feels weird. I mean, I got a lot more RAM, so maybe it's something like that, but this is the quickest I've ever had an Geod load. Right, so we got control of the rails over here. Now that's really good. I cannot overstate how good that actually is. Right, we have Winder's force over here. Yeah, Potomac. Right, we have those forces. This is usually a bloody pain in the arse. Right. Good. North Carolina has succeeded. That's what I wanted. Oops. Right, we get those forces. Now, where were the forces from? Right, you've finally landed over here then. Okay. I need you to head north. I want to take out that fort. 64 days. I forget how long the turns are. I think they're 15 days. Yeah, they're 15 days. Okay, so we'll dial it back. Go from here to Richmond, and then we can go from Richmond down there. CSA detachment. Right, we do have some reserves over here, which will be good. We can add that to the force. Okay, so we've got our naval squadron put together over here. We're going to go out into the shipping lanes. We're going to see if we can cause some havoc. We'll go on a conservative attack. See if we can try and sink some of the merchant shipping out over there. Right, so we do have some forces popping up. Yeah, ooh. Sweet. That's ready. We'll have that sent north as well then to Richmond. Can't say how important artillery is, but very. If I had to say it in a word. Right, so I want some more forces in the south. Oh, that would make sense. Sharpshooters. Confederate Marines could be quite handy. Right, so we're going to build some more infantry out here. God damn it. It's only conscript infantry, but it will be really instrumental. I mean, how much does that give us? Another, like, 1,200 men, so about 2,400 men in this city. And that's really important. Makes it that much harder for the Union to come and take it. So we also need to try and head for St. Louis. We have so much to do, but we need to be really quick about it. Right, where's Shelby? Shelby's over here. Oh, was. Yep, Shelby's here. Army of the West. Arkansas. Right, so we're going to take out these cavalry. Give it to Shelby. God damn it. Okay, that will be Shelby's forces. We have these supplies over here. We'll have them sent to Madison. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have these guys as a garrison. I'm hoping the garrison won't be that strong here, but I imagine it probably will have some teeth. These guys will be ready in about 2 turns, so we have Mr. Stonewall Jackson over here. Joseph E. Johnston. Right. Mid-Atlantic, we're going to start building some more of these brigades. We'll go with 1 brigade. Well, actually, we'll have that one built over here. So we'll have that one here. Then we'll put the rest into war production. Yeah, it's going to be annoying. Right. I kind of want the cash to do things now, but I mean, I do need those brigades. Right, there's no options like that. Foreign intervention is at 31%. If we got that to 100%, we'd obviously have some foreign intervention, either by the British Empire, or the French, or the Spanish perhaps, or a combination. Right, our national morale's up to 100. That's pretty good. We managed to get out of that quite nicely, probably because we spent more engagement points than that, what we actually had. Actually, never mind that one. So you're playing To End All Wars now. Philadelphia. Now, actually what I'm going to do is, I might have them head out over here, and then destroy that rail. That sounds like a good idea. So we'll have them on invade combat. Move out over here. Then I want you to destroy the rails. I'm going to destroy the rails here because I want them to survive. Okay. If we can destroy rails here and try and slow movement to the north, I can try and get forces over to Friedrichstown. Right, we have those enemies in the north. Right, I do have this reserve brigade, which I think I will use. We might have it sent over to that location, which is a good idea. Or I could have it sent to the north to try and help out the situation over there. Because it's usually here where I tend to lose quite a bit, and that gets quite irritating. So I think we'll have these forces possibly... Oh, we take a look at over here. This town's quite important. We'll have this group sent to Harper's Ferry, though. That's another important location that we definitely need to hold. Right. Right. They're slowly assembling in Little Rock. So we need a 3-star general to actually create that then. Do we actually have one? I mean, I have Beauregard over here. We have Winder's force, which is quite important. I'm going to leave that siege artillery to the Army of the Potomac. It slows us down, but actually that's quite important, so we'll take that with us, and then we'll have these forces go north then. So we have a drunkard, N.S. Evans does my head in. I've always disliked him, but we'll take the rest of these forces, we'll leave Evans, he can go suck a dick. There you go, some military terms there. Right, head over there. Get inside, we'll be good to go. Right. So I need a 3-star general over there in Little Rock to assemble an army. Dun, 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 dun. Good, we made it. Did they destroy the rails? It doesn't look like they destroyed the rails. There's a little shit. Right, we have demonstrations all over the Union. Great, that's what I'd like to see. You little shit, you should destroy those rails. Why didn't you destroy those rails? Well, I'm kind of glad you didn't destroy those rails. That's not too bad. Okay, we just have the leader over there. We're going to keep heading down, we're going to try and destroy more rails. Did I say destroy or destroy? I think I said destroy. Right, so we could build a depot there, but that's meh. So we have 4,265 men here, 1,830 horse, and 14 cannon. That's good. If we can get that force over here now, we can see that force is already coming down here. I'd love to leave a garrison over here. Which, no, we don't have the forces for it. I need somebody. Oh, you cheeky little bugger. Cheeky little bugger. Right. That artillery's arrived. Lovely. Surprise and deceiver. So we have about 3,000 men, about 4,000-ish with the horses. We can take out that force. We'll go and conservative attack. Right, this Norfolk garrison is decent enough to hold it, so I can have the Suffolk militia move over to Harper's Ferry. They'll not be there in time, but if they can at least be nearby, then that'd be nice. This force is not activated yet. Yeah, the Union's recruiting troops over here. I need to get them moving. I'll have them inside the actual... No, I'll leave them outside for the time being. At least then they can try and prevent any crossings. Right, Shelby's not ready to go yet, so I'll send these supplies out over there. Memphis. We do have some more supplies. Now do I want to keep these with Memphis? We do have... Oh, I thought that was an active one, but it's not. I'll keep this together with the Memphis force, and then at least we have a solid, functioning force out over there. Okay. The Manassas will be ready in 5 turns. Not nearly quick enough for me, but it'll be ready in time. Right. Receive some cavalry over here. Shit. That's what I meant to do. St. Louis Massacre, Jackson's death. Yeah. Well, let's see about these options. So we can increase the rail pool, which is definitely vital. We're also going to do these war... Okay, nah, fine. Yeah, we're out on war supply. Damn it. Benjamin has organized forces. The St. Louis Massacre. Ah, we do have a force over here. That's nice. But we are coming towards the end of the episode, guys, so thank you for watching. And please do let me know if you want to see more of this. I don't know. I might carry it on if you want to see more of it. It's totally up to you, so if you could comment in the comment section below and tell me what you think. And until next time, don't forget to subscribe and